What is a problem? I'm showing you how to please apply it. Test it in your life and you'll see it will work. What is a problem? A problem is something that you haven't resolved. There's mathematical problems, scientific problems, biological, and we are not talking of those. We are talking about psychological problems between human beings. The problems that exist in our relationship with another, husband, wife, all the rest of it. A problem implies the non-resolution of it. Now, can you resolve the problem as it arises and end it, not carry it over? Even for a day. Because see what happens. A problem continued makes the brain dull. Actually, you can test it out for yourself. The brain's activity is made slower because it's burdened. It makes itself incapacitated. It has no capacity of elasticity. When you carry a problem for many, 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 many years, or even for a week. So the question is, can you end the problem as it arises? You understand? Are you interested in all this? So, do it. Don't accept the words, but actually test it. Then it's worth it. But if you say, yes, nice idea, nice thing, but I can't do it. Or say, tell me how to do it. There is no how. Because the how implies a method, a system, somebody will tell you what to do. So if somebody tells you what to do, you are back in the old game of tradition. Right? So a mind that is clear has no tradition. So one has a problem. Problem implies that which hasn't been thought out, investigated, resolved. Our problems exist in the field of relationship, right? And between man, woman, sexual, non-sexual, friendly, non-friendly, for the whole communication between man and man, woman and man, the whole field of it. Not just one particular problem, either sexual or this or that. We are dealing with the whole human problem in relationship, not a particular problem. Because if we examine only a particular problem, then we are dealing with a part and not with the whole. Is that clear? Oh, come on, sirs. So we are dealing with the whole problem of human relationship. With the boss, with in the factory, when you come home, your wife, your husband, sex, non-sex, domination, wanting to possess, attachment, all that implies problem. Right? First of all, why do we have problems? Why do we live with problems? You understand? Is it we are lazy? Is it that we have accepted as norm of life to have problems? Or is it for millennia we've had problems and why not now? Carry on. Which means the mind, the brain has accepted problems as part of life. Right? So refuse to accept problems. You understand? Challenge the brain and the mind to have no problems. No, don't agree, sir, you have to do it. Which means, if a problem arises, as it inevitably will, unless you have real love in your heart, right? Not sexual love, not love of power, position, all that nonsense. But I won't go into that. That goes off somewhere else. How to deal with a problem, right? Without allowing a single second of interval, right? We'll go into it. Problem arises as long as there is a center, right? As long as there is a center, there must be circumference, diameter. You follow? The whole circle. The whole circle is our problem, right? To have no center is to have no problem. Please see intellect, what is involved in it, not just shake your head and say, yes, I agree with you. It has no meaning such. But see what's implied in it. First of all, the depth of it, the beauty of it, the rationality of it, the sanity of it. That as long as there is a me with the center, I must have problems. Right? It may be very dangerous problems, destructive problems, or superficial problems. And as long as there is a problem, there is no love. But of course, that doesn't exist, so we can skip that. We'll come back to it later. So, is it possible to live in the world, in the modern world, having a wife, husband, children, going to a job and all the rest of it, without having a center? You understand, sir? See the fact that as long as you have a center, there must be problems. And if you say, well, that's my life to have problems, perfectly right, carry on. But you say, problems are most destructive, not only to the brain, but the wholeness of the mind. The mind that's swift, alive, active. Because every problem is like a blanket that smothers. So if you see the fact that the center is to have problems, right? If you, no, not only hear it, but see the truth of it. Then what takes place? You understand? A mind, a being that has no center and has to live with a wife and a husband and the whole culture, not culture, I won't call it culture, the whole world. Which means you are acting every minute. Life is action, right? But when you act from a center, you are introducing the whole problem. I want to see the kadha of it, the framework of it, the wholeness of it. That is the mind that has functioned with a center, has created innumerable problems, politically, economically, socially, and in intimate or not intimate relationship. And so having a problem is the most destructive way of living. That destroys the youth of the brain. You understand? The youth of the mind. If you listen to it and see the truth of it, it's over.